So we got Jerry Jeudy versus Cincinnati, which, all right, sign me up. But we also have Emeka Egbuka, my number one rookie receiver coming into the year, going against a busted up Atlanta team. Since you started last, I'm going to start first, or you started first last time. I'll start first this time. It's very difficult because Cincinnati is just they don't have a defense. I think they just gave up on defense. I assume they said, we're just going to throw for 5,000 yards and hopefully we'll win 9 games this year and might sneak into the playoffs. The problem is that's not going to work over there. But for fantasy purposes, it may be awesome for Jerry Jeudy because week 1, he's the clear number 1. I know we want to get hyped about this player and that player and this player and that player, but it's Jeudy. And as long as you have Joe Flacco throwing him the ball, a competent quarterback, he's going to put up production. He's been underwhelming. He's another player who's been underwhelming his entire career. We drafted him out of Alabama to be the next Julio Jones. That was his comp. He was supposed to be Julio Jones. He's not even half the man Julio Jones was. But that being said, Jerry Jeudy's still putting up Pro Bowl seasons with garbage quarterback plays. He's done it for the past couple of years. He did it with Jameis and a couple other bad quarterbacks last year. No reason why Joe Flacco can't sling him the ball week 1. I'm not saying season long because we've seen the Joe Flacco story from the Colts. Yes, we want him. And then, he's not as good. He's not as good. He's just trash. It avalanched quick. So I feel like he's going to do a hot start. We're going to have a hot season with or a hot game with Jerry Jeudy off of week 1 against these Bengals, but then not much after that. But you have Egbuka over there, which is on one of the most highest powered offenses in the league with Baker Mayfield, who has the most touchdowns of all quarterbacks since the past 2 years. That better than Josh Allen, better than Lamar Jackson. I mean, should I say it again? Baker Mayfield, where you at? Baker Mayfield, number 1. I love Baker Mayfield, but there's a problem. They're playing Atlanta, which stinks as well, but Atlanta has got the Bucs numbers. Like, they just can't figure the Atlanta Falcons out lately. And on top of that, they're missing the biggest piece of their offense. The number 1 player on that team is gone. Christian Wirfs is not playing. You can say Baker's number 1. You can say Mike Evans. No, that offense didn't get elite until they got Wirfs. That's a fact. And if he's missing week 1, that's going to be a problem. I can easily see, Baker's not perfect. He throws interceptions. He panics. He can go into the Baker of old. I'm not saying he will, but I'm saying if you're starting a rookie a receiver who's your probably second or third option, you would say, because you got Big Mike there, you got Rachaad White still, you got Bucky Irvin still. They're not going to need to throw the ball. They don't want to throw the ball 50 times a game. They don't want to do that, especially missing their left tackle. They're going to run the ball. It's going to be more of a slow-paced game, I believe. That's the way that they're setting this game up to be. I'm going to stick with Jerry Jeudy because they're going to need to put up points to keep pace with Joe Flacco. I love Emeka Egbuka's outcome. I think he's still going to be a wide receiver 2 this week, but I think Jerry Jeudy could be a wide receiver 1 this week. And that ain't no narrative. Go check the rankings because they're going to be updated, and he's going to be a top 12 receiver for me this week. I'm going Jerry Jeudy. Easy peasy lemon squeezy, although I love you, Emeka. I'll never pick against you again. But Jerry Judy's my guy.
We have a lot of the same notes this week, which is crazy because I don't take a lot of notes like you do. I don't write things down. I just look at the stats and tell me.
Hey, everyone in the chat, y'all see that? I do take notes. He
does.
All you people commenting. But these commenter people, they say, oh, this guy's an idiot. Fade him, fade this, fade that. I'm just going off the statistics, brothers.
So, okay, I'm trying to go back here and look at the Browns starting quarterback situation last year to see Jerry Jeudy's rise and falls of the season, because he didn't start off the season hot. He finished hot. He finished great week 11 on. He had one bad week in week 16. Do you know who that was against?
The Bengals.
Cincinnati. Yeah. So he had a bad week against Cincinnati to finish out the season. Actually, in both games, he scored a total of 6.8 points against the Bengals last year. Those were 2 of his 4 worst games of the season where he scored single-digit points, which is the Bengals. Hold on, the Bengals can play defense. What is this? Because I didn't know that they could play defense. I still don't think they can play defense, but it's weird because Jerry Jeudy still finishes wide receiver 12 on the season. That's how good he was against all other teams, not the Bengals. It is a divisional game. The Bengals can get blown out. Their defense could suck against all the other teams, all of the 28 other teams in the NFL. But divisional games are divisional games. They always play tougher. Does not matter. The Browns will be the Browns. Egbuka is obviously, he's going into this week as wide receiver 2 to fill in the Chris Godwin void that's there. They don't have Jalen McMillan, which is going to be a problem for them as well. So now they are literally looking at Mike Evans, Emeka Egbuka, and Ryan Miller, Sterling Shepard, Tez Johnson, Kate Otten, I guess. And Kate Otten's hurt. So it might be Devin Culp. Who knows? And then, yeah, of course, Bucky Irving. Exactly. So it's really like Emeka has the ability to be a great option. But let's go back to my whole thing about Christian. What's his face from? I already passed on the name. From the Packers. Rookie wide receiver going into his first week. And are they on the road this week? They are on the road, so that could be tough as well. I mean, you're not playing at home. You're on the road to start your career on an offense that has Mike Evans on the other side. They have Bucky Irving. They could feed the ball other ways and not get Emeka that involved. He could also have a blowout game. This is tough. This is, to me, this is tough because at first, before I started looking at stats, I thought Jerry Jeudy all the way. He's ranked higher this week for a reason. He's ranked 24. Emeka is 32. Jerry Jeudy's at home in Cleveland. All of the things. Cincinnati Bengals haven't won a week 1 game, and they've won 1 game in week 1 with Joe Burrow there. They all played the preseason this year, so you would think Jerry Jeudy here. I want to lean Emeka. I don't want to be the same with you all the way through this, just because it does seem like the Bengals had Jerry Jeudy's number last year. 6.8 points between 2 games. Those 2 numbers combined still equal out to his lowest total other than Washington last year.
Yikes.
So it's like, I don't know how I can pick him. Because, again, divisional game means harder. Now, again, Emeka is also playing a divisional game, but they've never seen Emeka. So I'm going to go Emeka Egbuka here. The hype has gotten me. I think he could be a good talent. I think he is the next elite wide receiver for Tampa Bay once, Mike Evans retires and Chris Godwin is on another team next year. Or retired eventually, but I'm going to go Emeka this week.
Fair.
Because I still think Jerry Jeudy's number has been had.